Okay, so welcome to how to build a 100K a month online business in 2025 through to 2026 using the power and combination of AI and virtual team. In 2025, who would agree that everything has changed? Marketing's changed, sales has changed, interactions changed, AI has changed the game forever. And I think a lot of people have made the mistake in the past of trying to replace humans with AI. But I'm sure we can all agree that AI is the brain of our business, but people are the heart of our organization. And so, if you're an online business owner and you'd like to be able to build a seven-figure business, the purpose of this training is to share with you exactly how to go from wherever you are right now, Lauren. Maybe you have zero clients, maybe at 5,000 a month, maybe at 10 or 20,000 a month, and what team you need and what's the best AI platform for each of those team on your journey to building 100,000 months. Now, if you're a business owner and you're looking at thinking 100K months feels like far in the distance, not a reality, maybe it's years away for you. At least it's great to have the roadmap. And that's what I'm going to give you in this world first ever training that we've never done before, and I've never seen a training quite like it. I'm literally going to share with you the roadmap and checkpoints to go from wherever you are right now to take the next steps and move through to go build to 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month. For you guys that are business owners, what would that mean for you if you were to be making 100,000 a month? And not only just making 100,000 a month, but what would that mean for you if you're making 100,000 a month? And you might not have a business that does work without you, Nico, but you have a business that can work without you. If you were to travel to Hawaii for a week, how would you like to be able to go to Hawaii for a week, come back, and your business is still growing? I think we all want that. All business owners want that. What would that mean for you, your family, your children? A lot of business owners right now are struggling to pay the bills week to week, paycheck to paycheck. Our goal is to help you business owners to create financial freedom. And I believe that there is a formula to achieve that. So in this training, I'm going to share with each of you business owners a formula to achieve that. I want to just give a couple of people a special warm welcome. First of all, we have our Surge VA Angels here. What we're about to share with you, the VAs are trained in. We certify our VAs in ChatGPT. They're all about to be recertified or certified in Go High Level next week. So all of you guys are studying Certificate 2 in Go High Level, which is awesome. So welcome to all of our Surge VA Angels. For those of you that are hiring a VA through us, who's hiring a VA through us? If you're hiring a VA through us, you're going to find this very useful because this is going to help you determine what is the best AI for your current VA. Do you have a social media manager? Do you have an appointment setter? Do you have a closer? Which team do you currently have and what's the best AI for them? And which team do you need to go to the next level and what's going to be the best AI for them? And today we're going to focus on what we call growth producing activities, the marketing funnel, and what I call the $1 million formula. Nico says that would mean I could support my family. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, awesome. That would mean I could support my family, my church, and actually breathe. Yeah, 100% for sure. So welcome to all of our VAs. Welcome to all of our clients hiring VAs for us. Also, we've got some of our business coaching clients who here is in the business coaching program. If you're in the business coaching program, what we're sharing with you in this training is official formal components of the program. Now, the business coaching program we've been refining over 15 years, and we're blessed to have our two international coaches with us today, both Tonya and Jamie. Some of you are working with Jamie, some of you are working with Tonya. You're in great hands with both Jamie and Tonya. What I'm sharing with you today is new, relevant, updated information being updated into the business coaching program as we move into 2026. So thank you, Jamie and Tonya, for being here as well, because this is new information and relevant as we move into 2026 being added to our business coaching program. So if you're not aware, not only do we provide virtual assistants to business owners in over 20 countries to free up your time and certify and train them in AI and Go High Level and other elements, but also we have a business coaching program to help you launch and build to 20,000 a month. And we have an advanced program to help you go from 10,000 to 100,000 a month. And that's essentially what we're sharing with you today, the new cutting edge, most relevant ways to do that, Jamie and Tonya. So if you're working with Jamie and Tonya in the business coaching program, you're in great hands. And thank you, Jamie and Tonya, for joining us today as well. We also have some people with us that are not a client at all of any kind yet. That's not a problem. Thank you for joining us. Is there anyone that's never attended one of my trainings before? If this is your first training of mine that you're attending, a couple of things. One, I know I talk fast, Nico. Couple of reasons. One, I only talk about what I love or what I'm passionate about. If I'm not passionate about it, and if it's not going to help you change your life or change your business, I don't do it. So one, I actually legit love what I'm sharing with you guys today because I know it's going to be a game changer for you. But number two, I want to squeeze in as much value as possible over the next 60 minutes. It's going to be about 60 minutes with you guys. If I talk a little bit faster, Nico, I can squeeze in a bit more and I can give you even more value. And I want you to leave here with tremendous value and a roadmap you can execute easily and immediately. Throughout today's training, I'm going to share with you the marketing funnel and the exact team you need to go from where you are now to seven figures, the best AI platform for each of those team members, and the roadmap to achieve it. And then above and beyond that, you're all going to get access to the replay. So if you're watching me live, thank you for registering. Okay. I'm also going to upload the replay of this into our Surge Mastermind. So we have a free mastermind, which you can access on a platform called Mighty Networks. I believe it's the greatest community platform in the world outside of socials. And you can download the app for free on your phone and you can access everything and anything in there you need to build to six, then seven figures. And it's completely free. There's courses in there. We run our podcast through there. You got access to the coaches in there. We do daily content in there and much, much more. So within the Surge Mastermind, we upload all of our training. So within the next 24 hours, we'll upload it. So if you're watching this replay, you might be watching it on YouTube or you're probably watching it within the Surge Mastermind. For those that are watching live, if you're not yet in the mastermind, I'm going to post a link right now in the Zoom chat. If you click on this link, you can register and join the mastermind, and then you can get access to the replay. Now, if you're watching a replay of this somewhere else not on the mastermind, maybe you're watching this on YouTube, there'll be a link somewhere and you can join the mastermind, get access to the entire mastermind as well as the replay. I also will probably mention some free resources, maybe some templates or scripts throughout this training. Any free resources I mention will also be added into the mastermind and the recording. So as we dive in, who here is a business owner and would love to be able to build your business to a point where you don't just have to live paycheck to paycheck and week to week, to be able to remove stress of money, to be able to remove stress of providing for your family, and to provide a future for the people you love. Spend more time with family, travel more. Who would love to be able to do those things? Yeah. So I'm not sure where you're at in your business right now. A lot of you guys are just starting out. Some of you that are working in the business coaching program are just launching new businesses or relaunching, and you may only have a couple of clients. My goal, my passion, and my mission, Lauren, is to work with all of you guys that are business owners to help you all get to at least $1 million a year. You might not even have that goal, but everything and anything we do at the Surge Institute, which is our agency, is to help you on that journey. In fact, a lot of people go to our website, they go to thesearchinstitute.com, which outlines all the products and services that we offer and provide to help you on that journey. But in a nutshell, when someone asks us what we do, Lauren, I just say we work with online business owners to go from 0 to 100K minimum months, and we provide everything that you need on the journey to achieve it. Whether it's coaching, whether it's virtual team, whether it's support with AI or automation, whether it's website design, whether it's landing pages, whether it's CRM like GoHellable, everything and anything. And we are a complete agency to help you do that. So to achieve that level, that goal, that size of income, we all agree that success leaves clues. And that the days are gone when I started 15 years ago, you could just start a Facebook group, do a couple of webinars and build a business. My first seven-figure business was a fitness business and nutrition business back in 2013. I had a Facebook group, I did a couple of webinars, I built to seven figures. Jamie, it was simple. It wasn't easy, but it was simple. Did it in 9 months. This was before funnels, before Go level, before AI, before any of that. No ads or anything. But who would agree that things are harder? Who would agree that marketing is getting more difficult, getting in front of more people is getting more difficult, generating leads getting more difficult? And do you know why that is? It's not that you have a marketing problem. It's not that you have a sales problem. And I'm guessing if you're a business owner in a service industry, you actually care. I can tell Nico cares about people and legit wants to help people. So if they're not the problems, what's the problem? The problem is a systems problem, is that you need a system. Now, a lot of us, when we start a business, it's just us. We have a job, right? It's just us. We have to do everything ourselves. We bring in some revenue, we can hire some team and create some autonomy, and we can do some ads or whatever, and we can scale. But in the beginning, it's just us. But that's not enough anymore. We cannot just be a sole trader and try to do it all ourselves because there's so many moving parts. And who would agree the online space is very overwhelming? What do I do? When do I do it? Which social media platform? Do I have a group or a page? I need to do webinars. What email platform? Do I do ads? Do I need a website? I need to have a podcast. Should I write a book? No wonder people are overwhelmed. And so what I've done is simplified the seven-figure model into a basic formula. And this is the formula that I call the seven-figure formula. And I'm going to share with you the basics of it today in a new way we've never done, Jamie. So if you attended any of my events in the last couple of months, you've probably heard me talk about this formula. If not, the seven-figure formula is very simple. In the past, you could just hire a VA here or do some ads there or have a Facebook group and be successful. That doesn't work anymore. You need to have a system. And the system is this formula. If you truly want to build $1 million a year business or a successful business, like a real business where it's not just you in the business, this is what you need to do. You need to have SOPs, which are standard operating procedures. You need marketing systems, sales systems, operating systems. You need systems in the business. Number one. Number two, you need virtual team to run those systems. Now, the focus for today are the team that bring in revenue. So in the beginning, when you're just starting out, I'm guessing most of you have one team, two team, three team. Those of you in the business coaching program, you have one VA. A lot of you guys hiring VAs first have one or two. So you're just starting out. So the priority with the virtual team in the beginning is to have them focus on growth producing activities. And so today's training is what are the best team to hire first that's going to bring the most revenue in the fastest. Who agrees that fast is fun and slow is painful? I'm not talking about get rich quick. I'm not talking about taking shortcuts. I'm talking about fast tracking. We all want to get fast success. We all want fast results. We live in a microwave society. I just ordered my Amazon order in Australia, from Australia in the US 5 minutes ago. Where is it? Where's the drone? We all want it now, right? We want urgency, we want it fast, we want it now. Speed the universe loves speed, and fast is fun. And so the fastest way to do it is to have our virtual team use those SOPs and focus on growth producing activities. And I'm going to lay them out in the next slide. We also then want to have a central hub, a CRM, that all the team can use to run the SOPs through to grow the business, to generate leads, to book appointments, to make sales. The CRM that we personally use is GoHelloable. You can use whatever you like. We use GoHelloable. I truly believe it's the greatest all-in-one platform in the world. We're going to talk about that today. And we also want to combine AI. So we take systems, we hire a virtual team to help grow the business. The systems is the framework. The team is the heart of our organization. We want people serving people. The CRM is the command center, and the AI is what we use to empower everybody in our business to do their job faster, more effectively, and get a greater result. And then what we do is once that's set up, we put the business on steroids, we pour gasoline on the fire by putting money into it, doing ads, and this is what creates a seven-figure plus business, financial freedom. Now, what a lot of us tend to do is we project, I like that, I don't like this, I prefer this is familiar, this is uncomfortable, and then we get in our own way. You're the biggest bottleneck in your own business. Okay? And the VAs, you guys are here to learn the system because then you can help your clients on their journey to seven figures above and beyond. I mean, I'd love to, who here would like to hit 100K weeks? You know, gone are the days when, who can remember when six figures was a lot of money? Do you guys remember when six figures was a lot of money? Yeah, Nico was, hey. You know, when I was 22, I was making 140,000 a year as a personal trainer. I thought I was loaded. I was walking around with a gold plated money clip, Jamie, and big wad of cash always. And I always put the hundreds on the outside because it made me feel rich. I wasted so much money in my 20s. It was crazy. But back then it was a lot of money. But here's the deal, Nico, let's say that you make 10,000 a month in your business right now. You pay your business expenses, you know, you pay your Zoom, you pay your email, you pay your VA, you pay your coaching, whatever, all that stuff, right? Then you pay your living expenses, your mortgage or your rent, right? Your food, and what are you left with? Couple $100 each week? Great, there's date night, right? Men, more date nights, right? And that's not a way to thrive. So the new six figures is 20,000 a month, which is why we start, Lauren. The minimum, the first step is to get to 20K months. But I want to encourage all of you to think about, put on your vision board, dream about it, scheme about it, make it the dominating thought in your mind, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. Because that's gross, that's not profit. But I believe that's what everybody wants to be aiming for. Okay, and that's why we're here. Anyone here not want that? No? All right, cool. Uh, so to achieve this, we need to understand the marketing funnel. And there's really five levels to the marketing funnel. And this is how we deck out the business coaching program, Jamie and Tonya as well, is that a lot of people, when they think of a funnel, think of a sales funnel, like ClickFunnels or a landing page. But I'm talking about the marketing funnel, which is how we get clients. So the seven-figure formula has numbers. My God, like we have a program that shows you how to build a seven figures in 12 months. And there's numbers to it because business is a numbers game. Too many people play the emotional roller coaster game of business and not the numbers game. Numbers don't lie, and you can't lose if you play the numbers game. So in the marketing funnel, if you look at the slide, you can see there's five levels. The top of your marketing funnel in your business is probably your biggest challenge right now. Your number one challenge in your business right now, if you're making less than 20,000 a month, is probably attention, a lack of obscurity. People don't know who you are or what you do. So the first goal is to get in front of more of the right people. So if you're in the business coaching program, one of the first things we do is we get you to launch and grow a Facebook group because it's one of the fastest ways organically to get in front of 10,000 people. So the goal is to build a Facebook group to 10,000 people really quickly or to build a list of 10,000 people really quickly, right? Now, so in that, if that's the first level, the first thing we want to do is if we want to hire somebody to help us get attention. Okay. So once we're getting in front of more of the right people, the next step is to turn those eyeballs into quality leads. And so the magic number to build to seven figures is about 100 leads per week. And we have strategies to help you do that. Okay. So if we can hire a team to help us generate leads, we can now have a real business. Because in the beginning, we have to do this all ourselves. Now we have quality leads. We want to book those leads in for appointments, for sales calls. Okay. The goal is 15 sales calls per week. If you're in the business coaching program, you know that we aim for minimum 10 appointments per week. Okay. From that, we want 3 sales, minimum 2 sales. Here's why. Quick question for all you business owners, live or replay. Oh, by the way, on a side note, if anyone watching does have any questions, post them in the chat. We'd be happy to answer them live. If you're watching a replay of this in the mastermind or YouTube, elsewhere, have any questions, post them, tag me, and we'll pay attention and we'll answer them as well. Quick question for all of you business owners. How much do you charge for your core offer? Your coaching program, your core offer, how much you charge? 5 grand, 10 grand. If there's a payment plan, share that as well. Nico, 4997. Awesome. Yeah. How much you charge for your core offer right now? Your 12-week program, 6-month program, your core offer, your number one offer that you sell right now. Yeah. If you have a payment plan, post that as well, like the weekly, because you do want to have both those. 417 per week. Awesome. Yep. Okay. So here is the thing, Nico. Let's use Nico because Nico's posted that. Nico, if you were to sign just one client every week for the next 1 year, and you were to build a team and find a way to service all those people, do you know how much money you'd be making in a year in your business? $1 million. If you sign one client every week, Nico, did you get that, Jamie? If you sign one client every week and find a way to service them, in a year, you'd be making 20,000 a week or $1 million a year. Lauren King, 1997. Perfect. This is the number I was looking for, 199 per week. I recommend that coaches or agencies start with a $200 a week or $2,000 offer to begin with and then up it as quickly as you can, right? First couple of clients. So Lauren, if you sign 2 clients every week for the next 12 months and found a way to service them, do you know how much money you'd be making in your business in a year from now? 1 million a year, 20,000 a week. Do the math, pull out your calculator. So that's the crazy thing. So this whole model, Jamie and Tonya, is built around those numbers. Now, Lauren, as I share that with you, Nico, as I share that with you, how do you feel about the achievability of 7 figures now? A bit better? You're like, what? I could do that. 1 client, 2 clients? That doesn't seem too difficult. And if we play the numbers game, okay, well, to get that, what's my conversion rates? Well, if you book 5 appointments, if you book 10 appointments, etc. And this is the marketing funnel. These are the numbers that we track in your success blueprint, right? But I recommend everyone aims for 3 sales because you know what the problem with goal setting is? The problem with goal setting isn't that you set goals too high and don't achieve them. It's that you set goals too low and you do achieve them. And the problem is a lot of you are aiming too low. And if you aim small, you hit small. So you need to aim larger. I love the corny one-liner. I don't care what people say about quotes. I love them. I love the corny one-liners. Having a bit of a bad day. I love jokes. I love comedy, and I love corny one-liners. They just, put a smile on the dial, make you laugh, right? You notice I'm doing some adult jokes at the moment. We live in a world of war and politics and suffering and pain. I think what better ways for all of us to get through a day than have a bit of a laugh and a smile? Comedy for laughing, one-liners for smiling. Les Brown, you may have heard of Les Brown, famous motivational speaker. You probably heard the saying, he made it famous. Yeah. Shoot, aim for the moon, shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you land among the stars, right? Corny, cliche, but I love it. So I want to invite and challenge you all to think larger. The bottom of the marketing funnel is retention. What's more important, looking after your current clients or getting new clients? Definitely looking after your current clients. Yeah. Because otherwise, like imagine there's a dam and you're trying to fill up the dam and there's holes in the dam and you're spending half your time trying to imagine just trying to fill up the dam. It's just the water just keeps coming out. You could use the bucket analogy as well. I've got a bucket, there's holes in it. I'm trying to pour water. You need to plug the holes. So you got to plug the holes in your business, plug the holes in your sales system, plug the holes in your marketing, plug the holes in your limiting beliefs and your mindset. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you everyone for that is interacting as well. So this is the marketing funnel. So why am I sharing this? Is because there's a seven-figure formula and there is a marketing funnel with numbers that if you focus on, you can break it down week to week and all be making $1 million a year in 12 months. That's my goal, Jamie and Tony. I'd love to see everybody doing that. Will most of you do it? Probably not. Lauren, let me ask you a question. If you were to be consistent for 3 years and you were to hit $1 million a year in 3 years, would it still be worth it? Would you have a problem with that? Would that be bad? Now we all want it faster, but the key is being consistent. I often say financial freedom is a 1,000-day recipe, 3 years. Nico, if I said to you it's going to take you 3 years, would you be consistent to it? Would you be unhappy? 3 years is going to go by anyway, isn't it? Yeah. So, so why am I sharing this? So these 5 levels, what we want to do is we go back to this formula, right? SOPs, virtual team, etc. What we want to do is we want to have strategy and systems for attention. We want to have SOPs for attention, SOPs for lead gen, SOPs for each of these 5 levels, and a team member. And each of those team member, we train them in AI to automate, speed it up, right? That's what I'm going to share on the next 5 slides. So I've got a slide for each of these. Which team? Okay. So where do we start, Lauren? Right at the top. First step. Okay. Before we do, what I've done is I've taken this entire model, this entire framework, everything I'm sharing with you today, and I put it into an entire book. Many of you will probably see it. My third book is being edited right now as we speak. Literally, Jamie, they started editing on Monday. It'll be available on Amazon between Christmas and the New Year. It'll be interesting to see if it's ready by Christmas. By the second week of January, this hard copy will be available to purchase on Amazon and all good online bookstores. This book, I believe, is the greatest book for online coaches and agency owners in the world. I'm probably biased because I wrote it. I spent 2 years writing it, didn't like it, threw it out, restarted again earlier this year. I sent it to the publisher a couple of weeks ago. They officially started editing it on Monday. It's going to take 2 to 4 weeks. It is a step-by-step guide to go from 0 to 100K. And it's 300, I think it's 333 pages of gold. To celebrate the launch, I'm giving away 100 hard copies free, personally signed by me, delivered to your door, to your business owners. I'd love to get one in all of your hands for free. If you haven't entered the draw yet, I'm going to send you a link now. You can enter the draw for free. Everyone that enters the draw for free will get a digital copy for free when it's available. I switched to Millionaire Audio and a bunch of other things as well. I'm just going to send it to you now. Here's the link here. So if you're watching live, you haven't entered the draw yet, click this link, enter in your details, and we will be giving 100 hard copies away, personally signed by me, delivered to your door. We'll send them out in the new year, and I would love to get them to all of you guys as well. So if you're already entered, good luck. We will have an ETA exactly in the next 2 weeks. When they finish editing, we can give you an ETA and when the hard copy will be ready. But they've said editing will be 2 to 4 weeks, and we're already 1 week in, so we're getting close. It's going to be awesome. But that book really is going to be an epic book, and everything I'm sharing with you today and much, much more is in there. So when you call a book a Bible, it needs to be comprehensive, right? So, and one last thing before we dive in as well is we have spent 15 years refining what we're sharing with you today for the first time, putting an entire framework of SOPs, of marketing and sales, of AI and automation, of CRM, of go level, of hiring team, of building teams, of psychology, not just into a book, but also into a program. And we have two international business coaches that take you guys through this program, Jamie Barkley and Tonya Barkley, you can see on the screen. We are running a bit behind, but if you're not yet friends with these two, make sure you follow them. They post strategies. They're going to be posting more strategies and sharing. These guys are already working. I don't coach right now, so I don't have any clients. I retired from business coaching recently. So if you're not in our business coaching program and you want to fast track things, you're going to be seeing these two a lot more. Some of you are working with these two, but I just want to give these two a very special mention. Say thank you to both of you for all you do. But Jamie and Tony, just say a quick hello. Just give us a quick wave and say hello. Jamie and Tonya, thank you for joining us. For those that
Hi,
are working with Jamie and
everyone.
Tonya, yeah, thank you to both of these guys because again, I retired from business coaching after 15 years, but I really want our business coaching program we have is phenomenal. And what I'm sharing with you now is in the business coaching program. And the Business Bible is the business coaching program in a book. It's the manual for the program, which is awesome. So, Jamie and Tonya, thank you for joining us and thank you for all you do. You're going to be seeing a lot more of Jamie and Tonya in the future, especially now I'm back to, well, 80% health. So, who's currently working with Jamie and Tonya, by the way? If you're working with Jamie and Tonya, can you just do me a quick favor? Be good to give them a bit of an ego boost. Just post in the chat, I'm working with Tonya. I love working with Tonya because of XYZ, or I'm working with Jamie. I love working with Jamie because of XYZ. That'd be awesome. Yeah, just give them a bit of a shout out in the chat. That'd be awesome. Okay, so now let's get to the meat and potatoes, as I say. Let's get to the main part of this training. Okay, so now I have 5 slides. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, which is the recipe to move through this system. Okay, and so let's imagine that you're watching this live or replay, excuse me, and you're a business owner and you don't have any clients yet. You'll start from step 1. And so as I share the steps with you, I'm going to give you the recipe. And if you've watched any of my trainings, you hear me say this almost every training. Is it easier to remember a recipe or follow a recipe? It's easy to follow a recipe. I'm giving you the recipe that you need for the right people at the right time with the best AI. And some of this stuff you might not even need for 3, 6, even 12 months. And it might even change by then. But at least you have the roadmap, and at least you have the recipe you can begin to follow. And if you are working with one of the coaches, we can speed things up for you as well. So Nico, I'm working with Jamie. He's focused me and pushed me quite far and fast over the past few weeks. Um, uh, Sorry, that just skipped. Last few weeks, and I have in the last year. Awesome. Yeah, nice. He's amazing. Lauren, I work with Tonya. She keeps accountable every day. Yeah, we really are blessed to have both Tonya and Jamie. So thank you. So let's talk about step 1. So you're just starting out. Oh, Lisa, I'm working with Tonya. I'm enjoying her guidance and support. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Lisa. So step 1, the first part, the top of the funnel is to get engaged attention. So what we do in the business coaching program is we aim to get your Facebook group to 10,000 people really quickly. I believe it's the fastest way organically to get to 10,000 followers or 10,000 people on your socials. The best way, so there's two main ways to get attention through our 3 lists. So when you launch a new online business, you could be in crypto, affiliate marketing, network marketing, heck, you could be in real estate. You could be an online butcher. I don't know if that's possible, right? You could be a Reiki master, right? Whatever online business you have 3 main lists. You have your social media following, your email list, and your phone list. We want to build those 3 lists and get that to 10,000 as quickly as possible. Okay, because once you got 10,000, but you don't need 10,000, that's just the goal. That's what we aim for in the first 6 to 12 months, right? There's only really 2 main ways you can get attention. One is your daily content that you do, your reels, your blogs, your posting, your lives, your videos. And the second way is what I'm doing now, your events, which is why we focus so heavily in attraction marketing in the beginning, organically, on daily consistent content to promote our next event. And we use that to funnel people into email and phone list, right? So step 1 is we need to get you more attention by understanding this component. And we want to hire as quickly as possible a social media manager. If I lost everything today, the very first thing I would do tomorrow is I'd hire a social media manager, so a virtual assistant, one of our VAs, to help me grow my Facebook group and interact with them to get attention and leads. That's the first thing I do. If I lost everything today, yeah. So for those who has a VA with us already, the primary thing you want your current VA doing is, as you can see on the screen, is helping you grow your socials, edit your content, posting and creating omnipresence and getting your content everywhere. Okay. Your social media manager, as good as they are and as affordable as they are and great as they are, They have to sleep. Well, they don't have to, but they probably should. People need to sleep. Okay. And that's why we want to equip them with AI. What's the best AI to use? Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about next. So each slide we talk about, okay, this is the outcome we want to achieve. What is the strategy or SOPs to achieve it? Who's the person that we need? And what's the AI we equip them with? That's what this training is about, right? My suggestion is the slide that you're up to, Lauren, or the slide that you're up to, screenshot it. Okay, this is Nico, you might go, okay, this slideshow, this is what this is my priority right now to focus on this primarily as an example. Okay. If you have a bit of a bigger business, then it might be step 2 or 3 as I share those with you. In regards to social media, you want at least 4 pieces of content a day and an event every 2 weeks. I'll say that again. To get the attention, you have daily content, 4 pieces of content a day, and you have events at least every second week. That's the strategy, the basic, it's not actually the SOPs, but it's the basic strategy. What is the best AI you want your social media manager using? So you're hiring a Surge VA angel through us, whether in the business coaching program or not. You want your VA to spend 80% of the time, or at least half the time, as a social media manager, growing your socials, editing, posting, creating all your presence, get your attention. Very simple, the AI, keep it very basic. All of our Surge VA angels are certified in ChatGPT, or most of them are anyway. And Canva integrates now, as of early this year, into ChatGPT. So what your VA can do is use ChatGPT. They'll pay you the $20 Aussie for the account, or you can give them your logins, either or. And what they can do, and some of you are already aware of this, but if you're not, this is very cool, is your virtual assistant that we can provide for you if you don't have, but most of you do on this call, can create a GPT within ChatGPT. What does that mean? Is your VA can create your own personalized AI within ChatGPT that knows your business inside out, knows your prices, knows your offer, knows your avatar, knows you personally. And they can feed it all the content you've ever done, every blog you've ever done, every book you've ever written, every article you've ever written, they can put any links you have to socials in there. And now, Nico, your VA can create things as you through the AI. And it integrates with Canva. So they can create content, content planners, blog posts, reels, everything for you in the way that you would speak. Yeah. And they can also edit the graphics for your webinar, for your event, for your post using Canva integrated in ChatGPT. Okay. Very simple, right? Now, the awesome thing is you don't need to know much here except for asking the VA to do it for you. So Nico, you can say, VA, can you set this up for me? That's it. And they can help you set it up. That's the good thing about it. We take all the thinking out of it for you. Okay. The other thing here to get more attention is when you can justify it. Most of you are probably not ready, but who would agree that if there's 2 videos and one is not edited, someone holding it, it's a bit shaky, and there's another video that has subtitles, it's good quality, there's pictures and stuff, you're more likely to watch the second one to the end. Who would agree? If it's more entertaining and engaging and professional, we tend to watch. It doesn't have to be recorded professionally, be on an iPhone. But when you can justify it financially, you want somebody professionally editing your videos, especially your reels and your content, even if it's just one a day. That's only going to cost you 10 or 20 bucks a day. Okay. Now, Canva does have a video editor. It's literally called Canva Video Editor. They actually updated it recently, Jamie. There are other video editing AIs out there, which probably are better. But at this stage, if you're at this level, if your VA is already using ChatGPT, I would keep it on ChatGPT and Canva. They can use the Canva Video Editor. The Canva Video Editor is getting better all the time. Again, there are other platforms you can use, but that would be my suggestion. Another good one for them to start with is called Descript, which you can actually use for free to begin with. And a lot of the video editors know Descript as well. Okay. So a lot of you are at that step right now. Okay. That's the focus or the strategy. That's who you want to start with. If you don't have any team members yet, if you're watching me right now live or replay and you're a business owner and it's just you, this is how I'd start. I would hire somebody, one of our Surge VA angels, and they can help you with this. Does anyone have any questions on that slide? Anyone have any questions? No questions? If you have any questions, post in the chat. Happy to answer them as well. Just move these windows around a bit. So again, we have 5 steps which represent each level of the marketing funnel. Top of the funnel, we have attention. We want engaged attention. Once we start getting attention, the next step is to generate leads. We want to turn that attention into, the goal is 100 leads. If you look at the 20K a month business coaching program, does anyone remember what your lead generation target per week is on your tracking sheet? It's minimum 30. Minimum 30. We aim for 30 to 50. Yeah. Because we know if we help you get 30 to 50 leads per week, when you do the webinar, the goal is to get at least 30 registered. When you do the prize draw, the goal is to get at least 30 registered. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. These are some of the strategies we help you with in the business coach program. So, okay, I've got a social media manager in place. They're helping me grow my socials and my content meta. We're getting more attention. What's the next step? We want to generate leads. Now, the good thing about this step is you could probably have the same person you already have doing this. You can hire a second person, but it's not necessary. So if you have a VA with us, you want to get them to full-time as quickly as possible. And that one VA can do everything on these first 2 slides for you. Okay. So step 2, how do we generate these 30, 50, 100 leads? Well, first of all, we need to understand the strategy that there's 3 main ways to generate leads. Who knows what the 3 main ways to generate leads are? Does anyone know? Anyone remember from previous trainings? There's 3 main ways to generate leads. Number 1 is through your Calendly or calendar, your auto calendar. If you're using Go Level, you have the auto calendar on that. A lot of you start with Calendly. Number 2 is a lead magnet. So a landing page, a funnel, a free offer, ebook, kit, cheat sheet, meal planner, fitness planner if you're in that. You can use guided meditation and hypnosis if you want to. It's a free offer on a landing page on Go Level. And the third way to generate leads is events. So we want to have somebody in our team that's driving traffic to the calendar, somebody's driving traffic to the landing pages, someone driving traffic to the events. These VAs are highly, highly trained in it. And again, if you're not hiring a Search VA angel through us yet, you can head to our website, thesearchinstitute.com. As I do this training, it's $11 Aussie per hour, but price may change in the future. So now we know that there's 3 main ways to generate leads. Who do we want to hire to help us do that so we don't have to do it all ourselves? Who wants to spend all day, every day creating content, editing the content, posting it everywhere, having conversations with those people, and sending DMs? For you guys to build to 20,000 a month, you'd have to spend 4 hours a day doing that, Nico. Do you really want to spend 4 hours? Wouldn't you rather spend time with clients or doing things that are going to help grow the business or spend time with family? Nico, obviously church and family is a big thing for you. There's other things you'd rather be doing. Why not pay someone else $11 Aussie per hour to do that? That's highly trained in it. They can do it for you, probably even better maybe than you do. Okay. So who do we want to have help generate leads? Of course, our social media managers are trained to generate leads. I would evolve their role as a VA to even event coordinator. So what our VAs can do for you, and even if you don't hire a VA through us, you're hiring somebody else. If you're hiring a social media manager, a VA, or somebody to help you with this stuff, you want them to organize your events, set up events, promote events, and the big one, follow up events. The way they do that is they drive traffic to your lead magnets and promote events through the daily content you do interacting with those people, following the marketing strategies we have in our programs, and of course, sending it at the daily email. So this person, okay, will take your content, edit it, post it everywhere, help you grow your socials, interact with these people and drive people to your free offers, your calls to action, your events, and send your daily email. This will free up 2 or 3 hours of your day every day. Okay. At this stage, you want to be using multiple platforms, so multiple socials. Here's my suggestion when you're hiring a person. So if you're hiring a VA, a social media manager, 20 hours per week, and Tom and James, this is good for you to know. Anyone that's hiring a virtual assistant, social media manager, 20 hours per week, even if it's not through us, I recommend 2 platforms. Primary platform, Facebook, secondary, either Instagram or LinkedIn. LinkedIn seems to be better for B2B or business, and Instagram is great for like fitness, nutrition, mindset, lifestyle, right? But once your VA is full-time, you can have them use all 5 platforms: TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. It doesn't take a lot of time for them to take your 4 pieces of content and put them on all 5 platforms and email it to your list. In fact, that's why all of you want a virtual assistant 40 hours per week as quickly as possible to do everything on these first 2 slides. In fact, everyone that's watching this live or replay, I believe that your number 1 goal right now should be find a way to justify financially getting your VA to full-time to do everything on these 2 slides. Because when you do, your business is going to grow. Has to, right? Unless you've hired the wrong person, you're not training properly, or Yeah. Okay. So how do we drive traffic? Well, of course, we need to have the landing pages set up. We need Calendly set up or a calendar set up. We need lead magnets, which we can help you with, or lead magnets set up. We recommend using GoHello because of the automations. And we need to have a regular event. Okay. In regards to AI, it's exactly the same at this stage. We just want to be using ChatGPT and Canva and using a GPT within ChatGPT that you set up. And I just want to really be very clear. What's really important here is that there is a daily email being sent, which is your content for the purpose of getting people to driving people to the lead magnets or driving people to the events. So again, there's only three ways to generate leads here: Calendly, lead magnets, and events. When you're first starting out, a lot of you don't have lead magnets. That's fine, no rush. If you're in a business coaching program, we'll help you down the track when the time is right. But right now, you have Calendly or calendar, and you have a next event. There's two calls to action. Drive those every day, have the team drive those every day. It's very simple. It really is that simple. It's not that easy, but it's that simple. So that daily email needs to happen here as well. These two slides, the VA can do most of that for you. So that's the simple basic stuff. Let's get a bit more advanced. Quick question. Who here is finding it challenging to generate more leads? Like, who's finding it harder to generate more leads and get in front of more people? Yeah. Who would like to generate more leads? Do you know what the best time of the year to generate new leads is? Who knows? I love what Nico's doing there. They say the best time to plant a seed to grow a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So I love that. Do you know which month of the year that we generate more leads and make more revenue and more sales than any other month? Who can guess? December. Why is that? The psychology of December. Yeah. Now, a lot of people over Christmas, what do? They back off. They put the foot on the brakes. We do not. Is Christmas an employee mindset tradition? It is. I don't have a problem with tradition. Tradition's great. I love Christmas. Freaking love Christmas. I love tradition, right? But the truth is that Christmas holidays and that whole concept is built around employees and employee mindset. We're entrepreneurs. Even you virtual assistants are entrepreneurs. I want you VAs to have an amazing Christmas and to make great bonuses. I want you to make more money from us, be paid on time, and I want the clients to pay you bigger bonuses. That's my mission. You business owners, the same for you. I want to show you how to make enough money to pay for your Christmas. Everyone on this call, every one of our clients, everyone hiring a VA through us, all of our VAs and our business coaching clients and Tony Jamie, my goal and mission right now, my short-term focus, I want to see all of you have the best Christmas you've ever had. And right now, I don't know what you're all going through financially, struggling, tight, but over the next 5 weeks, you can achieve a lot. And over the last 15 years, I've worked out how to generate more leads, make more sales, get more conversions, and make more money in December than any other month. And I want to share it with you. Okay. And so to do that, I'm going to show you and gift you, as a thank you for being here, but everyone in the community, a free 30-day marketing planner. I'm going to gift every single one of you a free 30-day Christmas marketing planner to show you how to generate 200 plus leads over Christmas, to sign at least 5 to 10 new clients over Christmas, to not get the objection, oh, let's start after Christmas, and also to make enough cash to pay for your Christmas. Who would like that? So next Saturday, I'm doing a free 2-hour workshop where I'm going to give you all a 30-day Christmas marketing planner. For those in the business coaching program, it's actually going to be a formal part of the program, and we're going to personalize it for you. For those hiring a VA through us, we encourage you to join us. This will be compulsory training for the VAs, and we're going to train them in the marketing strategies to achieve it. Okay. It's next Saturday at 10 a.m. So in 8 days from now, it is the biggest and the best event we do all year because there is no event or training we do that gets people a better result. We've had people make 20,000, 30,000, even 50,000 cash bonus from these marketing strategies. I'm personally going to be doing it as well. So we're going to be doing this 2-hour workshop next week. I'm going to give you the 30-day marketing planner. We're all going to join a special invite-only group in the mastermind. We're all going to work together for 30 days to execute it. So it's more of a 30-day challenge than it is just an event. Who would like for me personally to work with you and Jamie and Tonya through Christmas to generate more leads, make more sales, and pay for Christmas? Would you guys like that? It's all completely free. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link now. You're the first to see this, by the way. We only got this ready yesterday. We're a little bit behind on marketing this. So I'm sharing my screen here. This is the landing page on Go Level, okay, for the workshop next week. Again, this will be the 10th year we've done this. And it is the biggest and best event we do every year because people get more result, Jamie, from this workshop than anything else we ever do. So I'm going to send you a link to register. Once you register, it's going to ask you to add it to your calendar. And it's also going to invite you to a special group within our mastermind. So click on this link now if you're watching live. VAs, this is compulsory for you as well. So all VAs, Noemi, Jamie, Tonya, everybody, everyone and anyone. It's compulsory for VAs, compulsory for business coaching clients. Click on that link, register, join the mastermind, add it to your calendar, and I'll touch base more with you guys about that shortly. Now, the awesome thing about this event is this event is now running in full swing on automation through Go High Level and AI. And I want you to pay close attention to what happens over the next few days with this system because we want to help you set up the same awesome system yourself. Okay, so pay close attention for you business owners as well. VAs, coaching clients, business owners, Jamie, Tonya, Noemi, everyone register for that. It is, again, the coolest thing we've ever done. The awesome thing about the event as well is I just had a couple of weeks off, so I haven't been around. I haven't been there to serve you. Okay, I've let a lot of you get guys down, so I'm really excited that we're coming to that time now for the biggest and best event we do. So business coaching clients, it really is going to be a game changer for you guys. A lot of you are just in the middle of launching or just launched. Perfect timing for you guys. It really is. So I look forward to seeing everybody then. It's going to be awesome. If you're watching a replay of this, there'll be a link somewhere to register. You can actually, what we will do is we'll upload the replay into the group. So if you're watching the replay of this in the mastermind or YouTube, there'll be a link to register and you can get access to the replay and the planner, even if it's after the date. So still register. Cool. So let's talk about step 3. Okay. Most of what we've gone through up until now has been quite simple. Step 3 is really the game changer. And I think this is where people start to, if you look at the first 2 slides, Jamie, we were talking about this the other day. The number one reason the first 2 slides didn't happen, you guys lack attention and leads, is number one, you try to do it all yourself, and you don't have help. Number one, most of you have help here. And number 2, you're not consistent enough. Because if you look at step 1 and step 2, you probably can do that yourself, even though it's probably going to take you 3 or 4 hours a day. You don't need to because you have a VA. But the truth is that you need to be consistent. If you are consistent and you do this every day for 3 to 6 months, your Facebook group's going to blow up. Your presence is going to blow up. Do a Facebook Live every day for the next 30 days, Lauren. Watch what happens to your Facebook. Who's noticed the difference in my content this week? You've seen jokes, you've seen different types of content. Do you know how many people followed my Facebook profile yesterday? 97, one day. I had more followers one day yesterday from my content than the previous 3 weeks. Consistency is what's important online. So step 3, which is the third part of the marketing funnel, is appointment setting. And you want to be aiming for at least 10 appointments per week. In fact, everything and anything we do in the business coaching program, in the business Bible, and in our trainings is to help you guys get to at least 10 sales calls per week. What's the number one thing stopping you business owners growing your business? Some of you might say your mindset, Nico, especially in the space you're in, and that might be true to a degree. If we look at the outer game of business, in the outer game of business, the number one thing stopping you from growing your business is a lack of quantity and quality of appointments. Who would agree if you got 10 sales calls quality every week, your business is going to grow every week? Would you agree? Lauren, if you book 10 sales calls every week for the next year, you're probably going to sign those 2 clients every week. Actually, that's kind of, if you think about that, Lauren, if you found a way to book 10 appointments every week with your team for the next year, you're probably pretty much guaranteed to have $1 million a year business because that's the numbers. If you book 10 appointments, only 5 show up. I mean, you sign up 2, that's only a 40% conversion rate. That seems pretty achievable, don't you agree? And that's really the whole focus to to those numbers and playing the numbers game. How we feel about what's happening in our business is very rarely an accurate reflection, especially for those that are struggling. Some of you probably are struggling financially. And if you get on a sales call and you're sitting there going, please buy my stuff so I can eat this week, it's not a very conducive mindset or state to be in. You're probably going to project and push that person away. So step 3 is appointment setting. Okay, so first of all, it's important to understand that there's 5 main ways to book appointments. 5 main ways. You can book the appointments yourself. Number 1. Number 2, you can hire a setter. And you and the setter can book appointments through those 3 lists: email, DM, or phone. Right? Number three, you can use two-step appointment setting funnels. Number four, you can use AI. And number five, you can use ads. Let's focus on manual appointment setting, you and your VA, for the purpose of this training, though, because that's another entire training in itself. In fact, an entire chapter in the book. So obviously, what you want to do is you want to hire an appointment setter. Now, you can actually squeeze in all first three of these slides into one VA with us. It's going to be tight, but my suggestion is when you get to a certain point, Lauren, Nico, Alicia, is you're going to hire a second person. You actually really want somebody just doing appointment setting and somebody doing social media. That's ideally what you want, or the separate. Someone helping you with attention leads and someone with appointment setting. You want to kind of separate the role a bit as you grow and expand. In fact, in our business coaching program, Jamie and Tony know this, our goal is to get you to 3 VAs as quickly as possible. One for social media, one for appointment setting, one as a client success manager, which we'll talk about shortly. Okay. So the appointment setter is going to book sales calls via making phone calls and sending DMs. Okay. That's going to be their focus. The best AI platform they can use, even though they don't need AI, is to set up GoHello. By the time you get to a point where you can justify paying an appointment setter, 11 bucks Aussie per hour, you're probably going to set up GoHello or a CRM. Okay. The reason why GoHello is perfect for appointment setters in your team is because you can set up an automatic schedule system. Okay. Now on GoHello, what happens is, let me give you an example. I'll just show you. Let's be transparent. If we take a look at the Christmas funnel, so this Christmas marketing funnel, okay, this workshop funnel rather, this is on GoHello. Now, when you register for this event, you can see we collect your name, email, phone, and location. Okay, so we're using social media. We collect all the data. We now add you to the other lists. Okay, it's been a bit weird. Let's try that. Jamie invited me. Thanks, Jamie. Okay, what happens when we go to the thank you page? Okay, once I enter my details, who received an SMS? You all received an SMS, didn't you? Yeah. And you also received an email. So by entering your details, it plugs you into the automation. The automation on the calendar, we use 4 components. Number 1 is you get an SMS and an SMS sequence, and in the SMS sequence, you're going to get a SMS in a few days offering you a free call, strategy call. Okay. In the email sequence, you're also going to get an invite to book a strategy call. So outside of the appointment setter and having this stuff set up, you can get appointments through email and appointments through SMS. The 2 cool components, okay, that we're currently setting up, and the AI you want to use with GoHello ultimately down the track, most of you aren't ready for this, is voice AI and closed bot. So what's going to happen on Monday, Nico? Anyone that registers for any of our events, they're going to get plugged into the SMS sequence and the email sequence. And you're going to get a phone call within 30 seconds from a voice AI congratulating you on registering and offering you a chance to book in a strategy call for after the event. We also have an appointment setting AI called CloseBot, which is an automated system within GoHello to book appointments. So this event funnel system, right? Imagine I do this. Imagine I go to how are we going for time? All right, we're not doing too bad. Imagine I do this tomorrow, right? I'm doing a free workshop to give you a 30-day marketing planner for Christmas to pay for your Christmas. Who wants free access, right? Let's say I do something like this. Just fix the typos quickly. By the way, when I do stuff like this, I normally plug it into ChatGPT just to check for spelling and grammar. I don't normally do it like this, but I want you guys to see this. Just bear with me on. Now, VAs, this is important. You need to know this stuff. Okay. Let's say I do this. Why is the color gone? Do I need to shorten it? Let's do it this way. One. Let's say I do a question like this. Hey, I've got this event coming up. That should be short enough, surely. By the way, see how I'm doing this post? This is something simple but good to know. See if I do this post, see here I can do a colored background. You can actually have more text with a colored background if you do it on your phone. So if the text is a little bit longer, do it on your phone, you can still work. So I'm doing a free workshop to give you a free 30-day marketing plan for Christmas to pay for your Christmas. Want free access. Now, what happens is anyone that comments on that, Nico, is your VA can reach out to that person and send them the link to the event or the offer, right? And so now my VA is going to aim to book in for an appointment after the event. You're going to get the SMS, you're going to get the email, you're going to get the etc. What do you think our chances are of getting an appointment from you? Pretty high, right? So our funnel system, Nico, Lauren, Alicia, is when people register for the event, Alicia, we want the webinar to not just be a Zoom event, we want it to be go level. Because then when it is, it plugs them into this automated system. So imagine Nico, right? You're doing daily content, you're doing a webinar every 2 weeks, and people in your Facebook group or socials are watching your content, they attend an event, and then you get on a sales call with them. What's your conversion rate going to be? High, 80+%. Because the thing about sales calls is to recognize they're not a front end offer anymore. They're a back end. They're a follow-up. Okay. And so you want to be booking those one-on-one sales calls. So a lot of you aren't ready for this point yet, but when you get Go High Level set up and we can help you set it up, we can give you a 14-day free trial. We can have our team set up. Our VAs are trained in it. The automation of Go High Level once set up is mind-blowing. All right. The voice AI system and the closebot are both separate AI external systems. Most of you aren't ready. Alicia, it's something we'll talk about very soon. We're going to talk about that Savo actually. So we need to set up your better set up your automation. But when this is fully set up, you're never going to have to worry about appointments again. If you had an appointment setter, you had the social media going, doing daily content, regular events, running that through Go High Level with your automation, who agrees you're probably going to book 10 or 15 appointments a week? If you're not, there's something going on, right? Now, again, some of you might not be ready for this, but this event funnel, Jamie and Tonya, is essentially what we're helping all the clients set up. That's really what we're helping them get set up, right? Now, we can help you with any of that stuff. You need help with Go Level, we need help with funnels, need help with events, we can help you with all that as well. Now, the awesome thing is that even from this event, like this is the last manual event we did. This event we're doing right now, this is the last ever manual we do. They're all on Go Level. You'll notice that. Is that the team will follow up. So yes, we want to combine AI and humans. I want to have a real human ring you guys and thank you for registering and offer you an appointment to hire a VA, to enroll in the business coaching program, to invest in automation package, because we have automation packages, right? Okay. So the fortune's in the follow-up, and we can now hire an appointment setter, set them up with Go High Level and AI, automate the process, and put the event funnel in place. Who agrees that's a powerful strategy? Yeah. And that's what we help you guys do. Now, when you get to a certain point, what you actually want to do, once you've got this in full swing, Alicia, which you're pretty close to having, now you can scale with paid ads. And once you're doing paid ads, guess what? There's AI you can use. You can use ManyChat, we can use HubSpot, we can use a platform called Heros, which is probably for another training. Okay. Any questions on that? Is that useful? I've got Go High Level, need to get it set up for this. Yeah, Nico, we can help. Jamie is a pro at Go High Level. He's helping us set up our voice AI stuff. Yeah. The voice AI system can actually do manual outbound calls as well, right? So it's a brilliant system. Yeah. Our VAs are certified in Go Level. The ones that aren't are about to be recertified or certified next week. They're going through a 4-week training. VAs, you ready for that? Jamie is a pro at it. Tonya and I are rookies, but we can still answer some question. We know what it does functionally. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, awesome, brother. So is this useful, by the way? Is this helpful? Guys, helping out? Yep. Cool. All right, so let's talk about step 4. Let's, get a little bit deeper, get a little bit more advanced. Step 4 is sales and closing. And to be honest, I believe that the most important thing in all of your business, the best thing you can do in your business right now is get better at selling. The best thing. Because the truth is, you could be the greatest NLP coach, the greatest mindset coach, the greatest life coach, the greatest business coach in the world. But if you can't get clients, it doesn't matter. You can't help anyone. Truth is if people aren't buying your services, you can't help people. So one of the best things you can focus on is getting really good at selling. Okay. So step 4 of the marketing funnel is sales. Okay. So we've got appointments. We want to be able to convert said appointments. So first of all, we look at the strategy. There's 3 ways to sell. Number 1, we can send somebody a link to a landing page. They click on the landing page. They purchase the product offer. But that's not how most of us are selling in the service industry, are we? We can. Some of us do on a website or in an email or whatever. But what's the main way we're all selling? In one-on-one sales calls. So the second main way to sell is through one-on-one sales calls, which I believe everybody in the beginning should be focusing mainly on. And the third way to sell is my favorite way to sell, which you all need to embrace as soon as possible. And that's to do group sales, to sell on events. At the end of this training, I'm going to make an offer. I'm going to sell an offer for an opportunity just for two people. Selling in an event is one of the most powerful ways to get more sales, but also to get your offer in front of more people because most people are not ready to buy. Most people you speak to aren't ready for an appointment, Lauren. Most people you speak to aren't ready to buy your services, Nico. But what you're doing is to communicate with people and add value to people and serve people. So one day when they wake up and they look in the mirror and go, how the hell that happened? Who do I know? I know Jason. I know Jamie. I know Tony. You want to be at the forefront of the mind, right? So first of all, is when we get to this point in your business, we want to understand there's three ways to sell and we want to hire a closer. You all want to hire a closer as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Remember, these are steps. Step one, we deck out slide one, get a social media manager, start getting attention. Step two, we start generating leads. We have a person help with that. Step three, we have an appointment setter. Once you get to a certain point and you're getting 10 to 15 appointments per week and you're booked solid, you want to cut back on your time and save your time and hire a closer. Jamie and Tony will let you know when it's the best time to hire a closer. We'll help you with that. I talk about it in my book. I talk about it in my course. We talk about it in our programs. But one of the best things you can do in your business is to hire a closer. Social media manager, appointment setter, and closer. They're the three things you want as quickly as possible in your business. Because once you have that, your business can now grow without you if it's done right. So we want to train the closer in all three ways to sell. They can sell through chat, they can sell through one-on-one call, and they can sell in events. Okay. Now, here's the awesome thing is some of you don't know this yet, but for the last nearly 2 years, I've been working on something behind the scenes. I'm very excited about it. In the new year, it's going to be my primary focus. It's called the Surge Sales Academy. As of the new year, at the end of January, we're launching the Sales Academy where you can hire salespeople and closers trained by me personally to sell your services. Who would love to have one of them? Who would love to have a professional expert closer trained by me personally selling your services for you? Who would like that? It's launching in the new year. I believe it's going to be the biggest thing we've ever done. I really do believe that. It's going to be awesome. Now, you can not just hire virtual assistants and social media managers and Go level people and AI people from, but you can hire closers from us. Very excited to be able to do that. Very affordable and a great way to do it. Because I believe the number one reason, Jamie, these guys don't grow their business faster is lack of appointments. And once they are getting the appointments, there's a lack of conversion. So we can help you get the appointments and help you get the sales, and that's awesome. In the beginning, the closer probably won't use AI. But they can and will use GoHelloWell and CloseBot. And GoHelloWell and CloseBot. So GoHelloWell can integrate a whole heap of AI into it. It has an AI funnel builder. Do you know some of you saw the the Russell Brunson post I did, Jamie? I had one of the GoHelloWell developers that is responsible for the coding of the AI funnel builder DM me, asking me for feedback and thoughts because they saw the post. So the GoHelloWell main people and Russell Brunson have all seen that post. So it's going to be very interesting to see what comes from that post. And they've asked my feedback, like, what can we do? Because they're like, we want to win this race. Because there's a race right now who can build the best AI funnel builder because it doesn't exist. So it's very interesting to see what's going to happen there. Anyway, I digress. There is an optional AI that we're going to be experimenting with next year. We haven't yet, so complete transparency. Everything I've shared with you thus far, we personally use. I'm sharing with you what we do personally, and I encourage you to follow the same. There is an AI called Sales Closer. So you can actually have AI. You can have automatic SMS, automatic email, automatic phone calls through AI, automatic DM through AI, book appointments on autopilot. So Nico, you register for an event, AI will call you to book you in for a call or whatever it might be. There is now an AI that launched earlier this year called Sales Closer. That is an AI that will deliver the sales calls for you. Now, I haven't tested it yet. I don't know how good it is, but it's something that we'll be experimenting with next year, and it is available. And here's something I really want to reiterate again. When you take a look at everything we've gone through, the truth is that AI can do everything a human can do, but it can't do it as good, and it can't do it with emotion. And people make decision based on what? Emotion and justified logic. And this is the purpose. And I want everybody to get this training. When you combine humans with AI, it's when you'll win big. And do it every step of the way. How can we hire a person and what their role is, appointment setting, integrate the best AI to automate, speed up, and increase the results? So, and that's what we're doing here. And I really want everybody to grasp that. I'll be honest, we haven't mastered that yet. We haven't nailed that. But I'm telling you now, in the next 6 to 12 months, you'll see what we do because I will not stop. If all my team, everybody quit, I lost everything, I'm going to keep going. I will not quit and I will not stop until I work this out. And we're making some ground and we're making the mistakes and doing the hard stuff for you guys. So hopefully you don't have to. Jamie, that's hopefully our clients can learn from our challenges or whatever, right? So, but I will say this, next year, this slide is going to be a big focus for us. It's helping guys not just automate appointments, but because getting attention and getting leads is actually the bigger part of the funnel. And even though it might seem harder than that has been in the past, it's actually not that difficult. The only reason you guys aren't getting attention leads is because you're not consistent enough. The only reason you're not getting more appointments is not spending enough time having conversations to book appointments. But sales is a whole nother devil. Every level brings a new devil. You're all going to get to a point where sales will become the most important part of your business. And the fifth step, okay. Oh, wait, I missed a step. No, that's right. And the fifth and final step is retention. Now, this is, I believe, this is the foundation. Okay. Even though it's the bottom of the funnel, it's kind of the foundation. So we want to hire people to help us keep our clients. So what's the biggest challenge with clients? You know what our biggest challenge with you is, Nico? You know what our biggest challenge with you is, Lauren? Keeping you in our programs long enough to get the result. Because if you stick around, you're going to win. It's inevitable. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Only way you can fail is if you quit. Who would agree? Problem is most people quit. Now, a lot of people say they're not quitting, but they're not posting consistent. They're not doing all the things they need to be on a consistent basis with urgency. Okay. So retention is the fifth and final part of the marketing funnel, but I believe probably the most important. But if you don't have clients, retention doesn't matter because you don't have any clients. We have to get so we start at the top and then we work our way down and we build, right? The goal is to get an 80% retention. What is an 80% retention? 80% retention, Jamie, is a 6-month period. So let's say we have 10 clients. In 6 months from now, we want to have at least 8 still of those 10. That is an 80% retention. So 80% retention over a 6-month period is a minimum standard. And Jamie and Tony, as you guys work longer with clients and they're with you longer, this will become a much bigger part of the metrics and the targets and what you're doing with clients. So did you know with retention, there's actually 3 metrics to gauge retention? What do you guys believe is the most important aspects of retention? There's 3 keys or 3 metrics of retention. Does anyone know what they are? What do you think they might be? It'll be about 10 or 15 more minutes. We're on track for the 90-minute mark. What do you believe are the 3 keys or metrics to retention? What do you guys think? What's the key to retention? Jamie and Tony know. Offering value? Yeah, 100%. Value, client satisfaction and success. Yeah. Connection. You guys nailed it straight up. Here's what I believe to be the 3 metrics of retention. No, I know my strengths and weaknesses. My strength is definitely sales. Sales first, marketing second, team third, retention probably fourth. That's why I hire people like Jamie and Tonya. Jamie and Tonya's retention is always going to be better than mine as a more assertive person, right? It's important to know your strengths and weaknesses and hire a team that have the strengths that are your weaknesses. Yeah. 3 metrics of retention. Number 1, let's say you're a coach. Let's focus on Nico because you're right below me on the Zoom, right? Nico, would you agree if you had 10 clients, the greater rapport you have with those clients, the longer they're going to stick around? Would you agree? The connection, somebody said. Alicia, the number 1 metric is the connection you have with your client, the rapport you have with your client. That's number 1. Number 2, somebody said this, typing them in the chat, the results they get. The results they get. So here's the thing about rapport. Nico, if you have an amazing rapport with a client, they get no results, they're probably going to stick around because you laugh about whatever it is you guys have commonality with, right? That's not ideal or what we want as clients, because the whole idea of coaching in particular for those that are coaches is transformation. It's all about transformation, whatever that transformation is, mindset, life, financial, business, relationship, whatever it is, transformation. So the results they get. Who's ever had a client you didn't really connect with, but they got crazy results, so they stuck around? I've had a fair few of those, yeah. I've actually had more of those than clients I had rapport and didn't get results. Yeah, especially when I was a personal trainer. When I was a personal trainer, my clients got ridiculous results because of how I trained people. It was insane how I trained people. And I put them on a 3-day detox and a 7-day vegan to start with, to begin with, and they'll just drop weight really quickly. You want that quick win we spoke about, Tony and Jamie, which is something we need to work on, right? And the third, this is the most important, is community. Is community. A sense of belonging to something that's bigger than them, which is why business coaching clients, Nico and Lauren, did you see what we announced yesterday? We're kicking off a regular group coaching call for you guys. Okay, so today you'll get the link to that, but Monday, the 1st of December, we have a group call with myself, Jamie, Tonya, and all of your clients. It's a free call, added bonus. We want to start bringing you guys together and getting you guys working together and supporting you guys. Lauren, imagine you posting, everyone else is sharing and involved and building community. Okay. So that's the 3 metrics of retention. Who do we want to hire to increase retention? 2 people. Most of you are probably not at this stage. You're probably about, that 10 to 20,000 mark. 2 people. Number one is you want a client success manager. Noemi is a client success manager. She focuses on client care. Nico, you've got 20, 30, 40 clients down the track, group and one-on-one. You're busy. You cannot be there for everyone all the time. You need people to help you. So you'll have a client success manager, say Noemi is client success manager, focuses on client care. She helps with onboarding. She takes care of client accounts and payments. She welcomes people. They send out welcome kits and letters, and they do troubleshooting. Someone can't find something, she sends a loom. They have an issue with a VA or something, she gets on a call with them, and that's what you want as soon as you can. Okay, client success manager. Okay, Tonya, thanks for heads up. And the second thing you want is you want a coach. You want somebody to deliver your program. Now, for a lot of you, it might seem too far away. But Lauren, if you had somebody helping you get attention and leads, number 1. Number 2, someone booking appointments. Number 3, someone selling those appointments. Number 4, someone delivering your service. Whether you want that or not, you now have a business that can work without you. I believe all of you on this call that are business owners want those 4 people as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. Only thing that's stopping you from doing that, Lauren, is the bullshit stories you tell yourself in here is why. I don't have enough money, I'm not ready, whatever. I don't have enough lead. It's all BS. It's all BS. You can hire a salesperson commission only. You can hire a VA, $11 per hour. Client success manager, $11 an hour. You can hire a coach, right? You can actually have a coach sell for you. Like if you look at Jamie and Tonya, they're selling and they're coaching, which is actually how I recommend you guys start. Jamie and Tonya, you're going to have clients successful to a point next year where the same thing's going to happen. So I recommend, and again, where do we start? Social media manager to generate leads and events, and then an appointment setter, then a closer, and then a client success manager and a coach. These are the steps for you to think about over the next 3, 6, 9 months. Does that help? Does that create a bit of clarity? Yep. In regards to the AI, again, for a lot of you, this is probably 6, 9, 12 months away. But when you have a client success manager and or a coach, I recommend Slack, because Slack, you can integrate what's called Airtable, and it's an automated database system that tracks everything. You can also integrate Wise, which is your payroll. So once you've got people on the payroll, if you've got a coach or if you've got a salesperson, you've got people on payroll, you don't want to be doing random PayPal invoices. You want to have a proper system, which is Wise, integrates into Slack. And if you need to track hours, you can use a time tracker called Jibble. So when you get to a point where you have team in this phase, I recommend setting something up like that. Again, probably far away for some of you guys. Okay. And that's pretty much it for the 5 steps. Before we wrap it up, a couple of quick things before we go. Number 1, I do have a crazy offer for just 2 people available right now, so don't go anywhere yet. Number 1. Number 2 is let's take a step back and review things for a moment. If we look at the 5 steps, the 5 steps are very simple. First question to each of you is, which step are you each at right now? Step 1, getting attention in social media. Step 2, generating leads. Step 3, appointment setting. Which step is everybody is your primary focus right now? Which are you at? Just post that in the chat for me. That'd be awesome. If you're watching replay as well. So the first question is let's work out where you're at now. What's your next step, Nico? What's your next step, Lauren? What's your next step, Alicia? Hector, number one. Hey, Hector. Hey, brother. How you doing? Yeah. So what's the next step? So if you're at step one, which virtual team member do you need? Well, you already have that person. You have the social media person, the VA. For those of you in the business coaching program like Nico, sorry, like Hector, or Nico as well, but like Hector, when you join the business coaching program, you get a virtual assistant free for 20 hours a week to help with the launch. They're going to help you with attention, leads, and the appointments. So that person can help you with all three. So most of you probably at that point. So for those of you that are there, what is the AI that what's the virtual team member to focus on, and what's the AI to focus on? Almost all of you right now is probably the same. Get your current VA to full-time as quickly as possible so they can help you book the 10 appointments per week and get them creating a GPT in your ChatGPT. All of you guys in the business coaching program, once your VA is in the swing of things, have them create a GPT for you in ChatGPT to help you with social media, to help you with your postings, to help you with your events, your webinar descriptions, your banners, and all that. Have your VA create a GPT and use that to help you with your social media, attention, posting, content, graphics, everything. That's probably for most of you where most of you are at. Golden Bro VAs, yeah, awesome, brother. Apologies for not being able to do the strategy calls. For those of you that haven't had the strategy calls, we're doing all four in 1 week next week. So we got like 6 sessions together in like 8 days. You can probably tell my health, even though I'm not full health, I'm much better than what it was, my goodness. So we're good to go for next week. So for Alicia, we're going to talk about this afternoon. What we need to do, Alicia, for you guys is really refine the Goha level. Goha level is brilliant, guys. Like it really is next level. For the landing pages, for the events, for automation, for the appointments, the VAs are trained in it. It's $97 USD a month for the whole platform. Until you start integrating external stuff, it really is a great platform, right? So my suggestion to most of you is focus on that this week. Okay, get the GPT set up, get the VA in full swing using ChatGPT to help you with the attention, leads, and appointments. Okay, and then put an action plan together. Okay, um, I do have one more question for each of you for your business owners right now. What do you feel your biggest challenges right now, or the roadblock? What do you think your biggest bottleneck is in your business, your life, with your team? What do you think is slowing you down from going faster or booking more appointments or getting to the next level? Like we all have something, right? Now, I know some of us might say, well, it's me and my mindset. Well, that's great. But what specifically? Is it limiting belief? Is it doubt? Is it fear? If it is external, I don't, I'm working a full-time job or I have kids or technically it's an excuse, but it's your own consistency with posting on socials. Yeah, Nico, I got you covered there. We're doing a social media challenge coming soon. Yeah. Lead generation for Hector. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. To be honest, for anyone here that has less than 5 clients right now, I can guarantee for all of you, it's probably the same thing. Consistency. Consistency. If all of you work with a VA to do 4 pieces of content a day with calls to action, a webinar every 2 weeks, and you work together properly on promoting that, following up, and implementing that, most of you are going to get 5 or 10 appointments per week. It's the consistency. Consistency in webinar, they have to be every 2 weeks, Alicia. Over the next 8 weeks, I'm doing 7 events. I'm doing an event blitz. Because the best time of the year to generate leads, to do events, to do promos and make money and get clients is Christmas. You know what the second best time is? New year, new me, new BS. Now, the awesome thing is you're about to get a 30-day marketing planner for Christmas, Lauren, and a 30-day New Year planner for the next 8 weeks. We got you covered on the whole thing. So it's going to be an awesome couple of months, right? So just a reminder, and we'll talk about this next week in the Christmas marketing, in the Christmas workshop. Christmas is not a time to take 2 weeks off. And this is the same for you VAs. Okay. When we first launched the VA agency, we had our coaching, our clients say, hey, I don't need a VA over Christmas and New Year. I'll let them go. I'm like, what? How's your VA going to pay for their Christmas and New Year? And like, you've got to understand that all of you that have VAs, you're literally helping them pay for their Christmas and New Year. My goal is to help you make more money so you can pay your VAs more and we can pay them more. That's the goal. Legit VAs, legit business owners. And again, like I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here on this, but I think it's important to understand because you're here for a reason, VAs as well as business owners. I want you to have an amazing Christmas. I want you to have an amazing New Year. When I used to be a personal trainer, Lauren, it was the norm in the personal training industry. There was a toxic paradigm, same as the business industry, same as the VA industry. that everyone takes 2 weeks over Christmas and New Year off, right? I just work with someone for 3 to 6 months to lose 10 or 20 kilos. They go off for 2 weeks, come back and put it all on. Not only have they undone all the results, but they've wasted all the money they spent on me. So same with yourself, Lauren. You launch your business with your coach, you go take 2 weeks off, you come back, you have to restart all over again. You've thrown that money away and you've lost all your momentum. Now, with Christmas, I'm not saying don't take time with family. I'm not saying don't celebrate Christmas or all those things. 100%. Take New Year off. I'm just saying don't take a week off. Don't go away for 2 weeks. And this is VAs as well. All my VAs are working. I'm working. The team are working. We're building and growing because it's the most important time to do it. I want Jamie to have an amazing year next year. To do that, we need to work and build and plan over Christmas and New Year. I want Min to have an amazing year next year. I want to give Min a pay rise in the new year. To do that, we've got to work and build and plan and take advantage of Christmas year. So I am getting a bit ahead of myself here, but I want everybody to get excited about the Christmas workshop next week. It is the best thing that we do all year. We're going to work together on that and then in the new year. And if you've already planned, a trip, not much you can do about it. But don't, again, work over Christmas, New Year as much as you can and build, and you'll be grateful for it next year. February, go to Bali for a week, go to Hawaii for a week, go to Florida for a week, whatever it is, right? But it's not the time to take off. So let's be consistent. Let's get you into the Christmas workshop. And I do want to make an offer to just 2 people right now. And thank you everyone that's still here. We're about to wrap it up. Hector, I want to work this Christmas like is 1999. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Prince reference. So most of you are in the business coaching program, but I'm going to do the offer anyway because a lot of people are going to watch the replay. So I'm going to offer just 2 people a special opportunity right now. In fact, I have 2 offers right now. The first offer I'm going to offer you is available for 2 people. The second offer is a once in a lifetime offer moving forward. Okay. So these aren't irresistible offers. These are ridiculous offers. So if you're already in the business coaching program for a VA, stick with me because it's still important to see this as we get ready to wrap this up and get everyone ready for the Christmas workshop next week. Who here would like us to help you set everything up I just showed you? Who would like for myself or Jamie and Tonya for us, our team to help you set it all up for you? Who would like that? Yeah, cool. So we're opening up just 2 opportunities for 2 people right now to work with Jamie and Tonya in our business coaching program. So everything I just shared with you and more is in our Surge business coaching program. It's a one-on-one business coaching program. We have 1 spot to work with Jamie and 1 spot to work with Tonya. And we're going to do a special deal for you guys for the first 2 people right now. The Surge business coaching program is a one-on-one coaching program that's been developed over 15 years. Here is what you get in the one-on-one business coaching program. You have a 30-minute live coaching session every week for a minimum of 12 weeks. You get access to all of the replays, and there's an online training portal. So we actually have a digital course, a version of the entire business coaching program, which we sell normally as a standalone for $997. You get that for free. You'll get that today. In there, you got access to 3 pieces of pre-study, and we use quantum leap technologies. We actually help you with your unconscious money blueprint and your mindset. You get 24/7 access to your coach as long as they're awake, obviously. You have a client success manager and team. And we also give you a VA for free, 20 hours a week for a month to help you set up those first 3 slides if you don't have a VA with us. If you already have a VA with us, you get an additional 20 hours for free over those months, so you'll have extra. Okay. We also give you special client-only deals on the marketing solutions, websites, funnels, Go High Level, automation, and the other offers that we have. In regards to the outline of the 12-week minimum program, first week we create your success blueprint in your plan to build to at least 20,000 a month. This program is designed to show you how to launch build to 20,000 a month minimum. Second week, we go through your unconscious money blueprint. Session 3 and 4, the biggest challenge, or the biggest mistake rather, a lot of people make is they don't refine the sales systems. So session 3 and 4, we get clear on your avatar, your offer, create your pitch deck, which is what I'm showing you now, sales SOP scripts, and pre-qualifying system. Session 5, your VA will join the session every week, and we help you with a relaunch of your new 2.0 improved offer, and we scream it from the mountaintops. We help you with the full launch process. Now, this is going to work perfectly because what we can do is we can spend the next month with the Christmas promos, getting the sales SPs and everything set up, and then we can do a full relaunch in the new year, Jamie and Tonya. So it works perfect right now. It's actually really good timing. For those that join the business coaching program, those that join the Christmas workshop next week, we'll get a 30-day marketing planner. All of you in the business coaching program or joins the business coaching program will have a personalized Christmas marketing planner. So myself and your coach will work with you to actually create a personalized version of that for you. Otherwise, you'll get the template version. Then we'll help you optimize your social media, put the Facebook funnel system in place. We help you with social media content planner. We help you launch your events. We teach you about launching challenges, help you launch your first challenge in the new year, webinars and masterclasses. We help you set up your funnels on Go Level. We help you set up your Go Level and set all that for you. And it is a business coaching program. So we help you with business systems, financial systems, time management, expansion, SOPs as well. Okay. In regards to this business coaching program, how much do you think most people would charge for a program like this? How much do you think most people would charge? To get the VA, to get the portal, to get the weekly coaching, to get access to everything else. By the way, we also do a regular group coaching call. So at least monthly, we all get together on a call, myself, Jamie, Tonya, and all the clients. First one kicks off Monday, the 1st of December. You're invited to that as well. But how much do you think that would normally cost if you were to invest in that elsewhere? 5 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand? What do you guys think? How much do you think it would cost? Nobody wants to take a stab? 5 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand? Yeah. Yeah. For the first two people only today, you can work one person. We've got one spot with Jamie and one spot with Tonya. You have two options. You can pay up front for the entire 12 weeks for just one-time investment of 2,997 Aussie. Okay. That's about 1,800 USD. One time for everything. That includes the VA, the portal, and everything. The portal alone is normally $1,000, right? If you have access to the 2,997, we can get you started on that today, give you access to the portal, get you booked in for your first call with Jamie or Tonya next week. First person to choose Jamie, first person to choose Tonya. Or if you don't have access to 3 grand, that's a problem. I just showed the solution. So not this, then what? If not now, then when? We can put you on a weekly debit of 299 Aussie per week, which is for a minimum 12 weeks. It keeps coming out of your account, your chosen account, after 12 weeks and choose until you decide to stop. But 299 a week is very reasonable for everything that you get. So we have one spot with Jamie and one spot with Tonya. The first person to Facebook message me right now send me a DM on Facebook right now. I'm in. We get one spot with Jamie, one spot with Tonya. Just send me a DM right now, say I'm in with Jamie or I'm in with Tonya. And the first two people to DM us will get this awesome deal. Okay. The second offer I have for you guys is this. So as some of you may know, a couple of weeks ago, I announced my retirement from business coaching. I don't have any business coaching clients right now, and I don't usually coach, and I don't think it's something I'm going to do much in the future. But Christmas is coming up, and I wanted to offer a special deal today. So I'm offering just one person only today. And now if you're watching a replay of this, you can send me a DM, see if the spot's still available. Probably not, but doesn't hurt to DM me. We might be able to do you another deal. I'm offering just one of you today to work with me personally in the 12-week program. So for today only, this is only available today. For the first person that sends me a Facebook DM right now, I'm in with you, Jace. I'm going to give you everything that I showed you, but instead of working Jamie and Tony, you're going to work with me personally. For 12 weeks, it's only 4,997 Aussie one-time investment. There's no payment plan. I only want people that are serious. If I said to you for 5 grand, we can help you make 10 or 20,000 a month, would you say it's a good return on investment? I would say it's a great investment. This is not something I'm going to do again in the future in a hurry. It may or may not go. It makes no difference to me if you do it or not. I'm incredibly busy. We have a lot on the go. I just wanted to offer an incredible opportunity to just one person today for those that are here, live or replay. But if you want to take advantage of this one-time opportunity, only one person, if 2 people DM me, the first person to pay will get it. So it will probably go either now or within the next 24 hours, okay? Because I'm going to send this replay to everyone. First person to DM me right now, the first 2 people to DM me right now, Jamie and Tonya, we'll get a spot with them. First person to DM me right now, personally, I'm in with you, Jace, we'll get to work with me personally. Once it's gone, it's gone. There's one with Jamie, one with Tonya, one with me. DM me right now on Facebook, Jamie, Tonya, or you personally, Jace. And then we'll get the ball rolling. We can get you set up today, access to the portal today. Next week, we have a first coaching call, and then we'll get you going into the marketing planner. Also with the marketing planner, we will also create a personalized Christmas marketing planner for you as well. So that's it. Look, makes no difference to me. Join Jamie, join Tonya, join me, join nobody. Keep doing what you're doing. As I say, if nothing changes, nothing changes. You do for the next 6 months what you did last 6 months. What's your life and business going to look like? Exactly the same. Okay. So send me a DM, first person Jamie, first person Tonya, first person Jason. We'll get you set up today, get you plugged in. And we look forward to getting you started and set up the first coaching call next week. And we'll also create a personalized Christmas marketing planner for you as well, which would be awesome. Okay. As we wrap it up, I just want to take a step back and say thank you to everyone for joining us. Jamie and Tonya, thank you for being here. Thank you for all you do. For those of you working with Jamie and Tonya in the business coaching program, stay focused. Remember the 3 rules. Always show up, always do the work, never quit. Show up, do the work, never quit. We can help you. Guaranteed. You just got to stay the course. The biggest thing for most of you in the beginning is finding a way to be consistent. Use each other as accountability. Find an accountability partner. Use and abuse Jamie, Tonya, and I. We have the monthly call coming up. We have 7 events in the next 8 weeks. We have strategy calls next week. I'm back. Jamie and Tonya are ready to serve. Christmas coming up, New Year. It's a big couple of months. I would suggest and recommend every one of you, VAs included, for the next 8 weeks, work your butts off so we can help you not only have an amazing Christmas, but the best year of your life in 2026. Now is the time to work, build, and grow. It's not the time to put your foot on the brakes. It's time to put your foot on the gas, as say in the US, or the accelerator, as we say down here. Okay. And it's time to build and grow. So we have the Christmas workshop next week. Super excited about that. Best event we do or all year. Make sure you're registered. Make sure you join us live for that. We will put the replay and everything into the special group. So you'll have access to that. And we work together for 30 days on the marketing planner. For those that are watching live, thank you so much for joining us. Angels and VAs, thank you for joining us. Those hiring VAs for us, thank you for joining us. If you're not in our coaching program yet or not had a strategy call, as a thank you, we'd love to give you a strategy call. We'll be in touch for that. If you're watching the replay of this, feel free to reach out to us. Check out our website, follow us online. Mastermind, we've got that there. The YouTube, we've got that there as well. For those watching live, the replay of this will be uploaded to YouTube and also into the mastermind in the next few hours. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. See all of you VAs, see all of you coaches, see all of your business coaching clients, see everybody on a Christmas workshop next week. I really hope that you take the time now to focus on who is the team member you need, get them to full time, get them equipped with AI, and get them growing, and then move through the steps. So make sure you enter the draw to win my Bible as well. I'd love to get that book in your hot little hands for free because that book is a game changer. It's got everything and anything. It's a full roadmap of the whole 7-figure formula. So I'll leave with this. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Remember, if you want something you don't have, you got to do something you've never yet done. What are you going to do the next 24 hours? What are you going to do the next 7 days? What are you going to do the next month you've never done to have what most people will never have? Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.